Welcome back to my channel, Prosperous Living with Toya. And I believe that the Bible is metaphysical. It is mind science. It is the blueprint that we use to obtain our every desire. The stories in the Bible are just states of consciousness that the mind goes through on its way to awaken the Christ within. That we call Christ consciousness, the God self. And I got a request from a subscriber asking me to do a video on letting go and trust. So I will turn to a scripture. It's found in Hebrews 11, the sixth verse. And it goes, "But without faith it is impossible to please him. For he that cometh to God must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him." As stated before, the video is on letting go and learning to trust that what you have asked for already exists. In order to master a new reality, we must be willing to let go of the old version of ourselves and embody the new version. We must think from that new state. We must say within ourselves, what am I doing? What am I seeing? How am I feeling? Is there anything that I need to touch? We do all of this mentally. We must pay attention to our reactions to life and be mindful of our thoughts. We must start at the end, for the end and the beginning are the same. We must see ourselves as already being the person we desire to be. But we cannot move forward while at the same time looking back. Now, the biggest failure I have discovered for most people is that they are concerned with the how. They do not trust in their imaginal activity. The scripture says, "Without faith it is impossible to please God. For they that come to God must believe that he is, and he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him." So who is God, and how do we have faith or trust that he will reward us? Our consciousness is the only God, the only reality, and whatever we have imagined, we will become. We must let go of the how and when the manifestation will be done, because it is already done. The desire has its own way of fulfillment, and no man knows the way. It is an automatic expression of the inner man. It happens so naturally, you would think it would have happened anyway. But never forget that you are the cause. You are the operant power. I know letting go can at first seem to be difficult because we think that we should do something. We think that we should help it along. Interference only causes frustration and delay, and is only proof that we don't actually believe it's done. We start asking for signs and asking others for their advice when all we are required to do is to have faith. Trust that what we have asked for already exists. Whenever fear or doubt arises, confront it by acknowledging it. The last thing to do is to pretend that it doesn't exist. Talk to yourself as though you were talking to a dear friend or relative, and remind yourself that all things are possible, that it is already done. To be patient, to be calm and relax. Shift your thoughts to what it is like now that you are that person. The more you do this, the more you are building up trust in yourself. And in a way you do not know, and in a not too distant future, your desire will manifest. And like I said, it will happen so easily. You would think it would have happened anyway. So the key is to just learn to trust ourselves, trust in the I am within us, trust in that imaginal activity, because what you imagine is just as real as what you see in your 3D. They are both real. The 3D is just old news, and you're just patiently waiting for the 3D to catch up to the new version of you. So that's why that it is imperative that you don't react to the third dimension, because your reactions tell you if you are in alignment with your desire. Once you stop longing for it, once you stop desiring it, that is proof to you that you are now the person you desire to be. And in a way unknown to you, your manifestation will become an experience in your world. And so, with that being said, guys, thanks for watching and be blessed.